All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm streaming a second. Hey, Jose. Okay, yeah, I'll look. Yeah, they said that you're trying to work with North American Advantage. Some other guy said no, he's working with me. So I'm gonna email them the quotes, and you look today and just reply back in the email which one you want to go with, because they're gonna need to know. Or just call me. Yeah, okay. So I'll just tell them the cheapest, the best one. Okay, I'll do it. I'll handle it. So just check your email. I'll email them now. All right, Jose. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, just let me know when you sell it. So it can be after too. So even if you can't, if you sell it and then 30 days go by, it'll still cancel back to the selling date because you have proof that you sold it. So just let me know. For sure. Okay, yeah, you'll get your money back, though. No worries. All right. All right, Jose. Yep. All right, bye. All right, what's going on, guys? Sorry about that. So, what do I got here? Oh, I'm in an oil trade here, guys. Um, as you can see, and I'm just watching this. Um, hold on a second. All right, here we go. So as you can see, I was short one. I shorted another one. So basically each move is $25. So this is a pretty big, pretty decent size that I have on. So um, I'm just gonna leave this on before I look at the markets, just to see how this moves. Um, I want to see if it gets to my first profit target down here, right here. Again, this is oil. So if you trade a CFD oil, you could basically mimic this. I just got a lot going on, so I want to see. Oil does look like it's wanting to stay bid. I am gonna lock in some profits right there on one of the contracts, $75. And then we'll go over the markets, guys. Like I said, I'm just gonna bring different things, so um, I'm just in this trade, so I want to watch it, like I said. So this comes up and takes me out. I'll take a $75 winner on one. The other one I have a stop way up here, which I'm actually gonna move this down uh, to about here. So we'll see what happens. This looks like it's putting in a hammer on the 5 minute, but I think that's going to keep on. Oh, putting in some strength. We'll see if oil may want to. It's been in a range. It did break down and made new lows on the day, but that may be short-lived, as we can see. This is the part of trading where you say, "Oh man, I should have got out down here," but you can't. You just can't think about it. You just have to let your trades work, So you have to get in, move your stop if you want, or leave your stop back at where you want to lose, and then let it work to your target. Most traders would be in a situation like this and say, oh, let me just take the 200. I think it's going to come back up. And then they take the 200 and then it drops, another $500. So you got to take the cycle mental side out. So we'll see what happens here. We should get a move here, I'm thinking, basically. So it looks like it does want to keep heading down lower. Like I said, I wanted to stream. I'm going to try to stream as much as I can. I'm working on a few other things as well. And then once this trade is, I'm going to go pull up the trading view as well. There ain't much going on. It's Thanksgiving. There you go. See, the market is working. So I'm hoping it gets to this target down here. Basically, it looks like it's trying. Let's go. Come on, oil. Sell it, guys. Sell it. Sell it down. So this is what I do outside of Forex, you guys. You can't copy these trades because they're your future. So, I have dreams down the road to do some things, but right now it's just about getting some things in line. Once the kid comes, my son, I'll be able to figure out more plans of attack and what I can do or whatever to hopefully help out other traders. As you can see, I'm obsessed if you don't know already. So waiting on this thing to see what it's going to do. Are you going to keep dropping or what? Let's see. So the 5-minute chart I put in a hammer. 5-minute chart I put in a hammer right here. And now it's putting in somewhat of an inside day. But again, the trend is down. So this could just keep, trickling down. It's all about being patient, which isn't easy. It's the hard part. Come on. Drop on down. They're going to sell it. And I usually have music playing, but I don't want YouTube to flag me for some BS. So, all right. So it looks like the bulls are defending this area. I'm going to move this stop right here. It's all about reducing risk. So by reducing risk quick, sometimes you take small winners. But again, my focus is to take small wins, break evens, or big target wins. I want to try to avoid full stop outs or big stop outs. So I never really take big stop outs when scalping because I always have stops at a predetermined amount. But again, you also have to be able to read the markets because sometimes the market will just gap or just run and run and go. Other times the sentiment will be wishy-washy, back and forth, choppy. So those are the days where you want to trail more quicker because the moves may not keep going. They may go and then come back, go and then come back. So you don't want to be waiting for that big move if the sentiment and the day is going to be a choppy day. Which again, you never know what's going to happen or how it's going to happen. It just comes with time and experience. And even then, you still don't know because the markets will be. You can kind of get the personalities of each market. Oil is very volatile, in my opinion. So yeah. So let's see. All right. So it did try to rally up. Now it's putting in a doji again. So price tried to go higher. It got shot down by the bears. Um, and now it looks like it is going to keep hopefully trending lower. Get to my 47.36. And if this does start to drop with authority, I may move this target down further and trail. But we'll see. Like I said, who knows? I could come up, get taken out here. If I get taken out here, I'll adjust, and then we can start to look at the charts. It's just weird. It's been a weird couple weeks. Ever since the elections, the dollar strength is just boggles me. But again, expect the unexpected. All right, so are we going to get the move down? Let's go. Or are we going to get the move up? Let's go. It's in a fight right now. So are we going to get the move or what? Let's go. So there goes the bearishness back in. Let's go. Get back down. All right, there's alert for me. That's another trillion QG. All right. This may want a gap. We'll see. We're getting into the doldrums. It's a thin week. It's light. Thanksgiving in the US. Come on. All right. And sometimes I move and close these because if you don't get your move, you have your stop, but I also try to have a time stop, or I'm trying to incorporate a time stop, I guess, which is really subjective. So, at times I take it and then it goes my way. So it looks like we're dropping off now. So there we go, 275. So since I have two contracts, each one of these moves is $25. So this is some pretty decent size on right here. See how it just jumped up 350? I just made 100 bucks, 375. See how quick that happened. So based on this price action, it should definitely get to here. Come on. And I'm just going to move this down under this swing high right here. And I locked in another. Again, this just shows two contracts, but this is only one. It's just the way it plays out. So just being patient. It wants it. Okay, now I'm going to bring that one in. So now I'm basically either going to make, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, about 50, 75 or so dollars, or it's going to hit my targets down here. So now this is the part where you just wait. So yeah, I could technically take $400 right now or 350, or I could take stop outs and make a lot less, or it can go all the way to my target. So I think oil is going to keep. There we go. There's the move that we need. Keep on going. There we go. Come on, drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, get down there. So this did hit one target. All right, so just about out of this, and then we'll go over the market. Sorry, guys. I know some of you guys like this though. Come on. If it gets here, I'll be out of one. And I may just take the other one off so I don't have to fuss with this. All right, so now I definitely locked in 150 bucks. Up 400, locked in 150. So now it's just a matter of what's going to happen. Then we'll look at the majors and any other crosses you guys want to look at. What is that? So corn's up. All right, so give me a second, guys. I'm just going to move this back down. Why not? All right, so I'll pull up the charts. We don't have to sit with that. Give me a second. I'll switch the screen around. All right, so you guys should be able to see the, let me go see what you guys see. All right, so now we're back to Aussie dollar. So, all right, guys, we'll see what happens. So, again, I'm up about 350 on that trade. So, I'm either going to make 150 or hit my target. So, I'll keep you guys posted. But anyways, we'll get to it now. We'll start with, here's the Aussie dollar right here. It is rallying back today, inside day rallying up, but who knows how far it's going to go. I wanted to buy this. I just don't like to buy falling knives. Um, Very similar to the euro. I was buying the euro after I took in my shorts, and I just kept getting stopped out. So um, I'm not here to mess with this. If this wants to rally up to here, I'll be looking to short Aussie US dollar. I'll be looking to short it. Right now, I am long it small. But I am keeping an eye on it. Because it may be double topping on the 4-hour. So we'll see. I have an eye on it. So yeah, I'm short. I'm short. When my stops under here, and I'm in some profit. I'm up about 60 bucks on 3 contracts. So We'll see how much more strength the Aussie has against the dollar. But right now, short-term bear or bull, short-term bull, long-term or medium-term bearish on the Aussie dollar. All right, so the euro. The euro, as you can see, is broke this support yesterday. So now I guess we'll just move this down here because that's basically where all the touches are, like right through there. So now the euro, is bouncing off this support inside day doji. So, are we going to get the move up here, or are we just going to go sideways and then keep dropping? That is the question. So I'm waiting to see what we're going to get. I am long this small, but I have tight leashes just in case this wants to keep dropping. So we'll see what happens. Let me go look at the dollar. So the dollar this is the daily chart. So the dollar did have a weak day yesterday, as we could see. But now it's putting in another green day. It did make a new low, but it's off its low. It made a higher high, now a lower high. So who knows? It could be putting in a new base over here to head higher, or this could be the top right here, this day, this red one, and we head back down. So obviously, I want the dollar to roll over, so my long Aussie and long euros will work out. So we'll just see what happens. So the pound is just basically sideways. It broke out of this range and then pulled back on this trend line. It broke out yesterday. Now it's basically hitting its head. So again, it's not really no trade for me yet. I wanted to get a clear direction before I jump on. Again, most of the trading I do is off daily charts, so it's just easier that way. It looks like oil is about to sell off. It hasn't made new lows yet, but I'm still up 350 on the trade that I was showing you guys earlier. So that is the pound. The pound, I don't know. Like I said, I'm waiting to see what the dollar's going to do once this Trumponomics, whatever you want to call it. Once all this hype dies down, once the banks settle down, once the Fed does their rate, the inflation and all the other fundamental crap that I don't really care about, but people do look at that, so that does move the markets. From a technical standpoint, just from a purely technical standpoint of trading, I mean, this broke out, so it should head higher. But before it goes higher, it should pull back, maybe to here or down here. So that's what I'm playing for, the dollar to pull back. So come on, dollar, do your thing. The Kiwi, why is that happening? The Kiwi right here, basically been in this range. It tried to break below its 200-day moving average, but it's bouncing off of it, bouncing off some support right here, even though it didn't touch it technically. So is this going to be the low, and we're going to head back up to test these highs or these highs, or is it going to get to here, maybe rally up in here, and then roll back over and keep going lower? Again, a lot of that depends on how strong the dollar is, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not a fundamentalist. I'm just trading what I see on the chart. So right now we're in this box, so this would be a great long, but how long is that going to go up to here, back up to here? That'd be a great trade. Back up to here, or is this going to be the high and it's going to roll over? So I'm currently right now short the Kiwi. So I'm looking for this bad boy to keep dropping. So short Kiwi. So I'm short right through here. My stop is up here, and I have a target down here. So let's go Kiwi. The loonie broke out of this purple line, pulled back, broke out and now it's pulling back. If you draw a trend line right here, you could probably see that it's holding. So to me, the loonie would be a great buy. Again, I am long this. I'm long this from down here. So I may buy more, but I may wait to see how bullish we get. And if we do test these highs right here, I'll be a more buyer of the dollar CAD. So dollar CAD long for sure. All right. I'm just monitoring this trade. So it is just going sideways now. All right, so dollar Swiss. Dollar Swiss, I'm short this. Basically short term. I just feel like it has to pull back. It doesn't have to do anything. It's just what I feel or my opinion based on what I see in the markets, which doesn't mean anything. Um, of course. Um, but to me, all these green days, I feel like we need to put in some red days to recoup, and then before we head higher. But again, it all depends on how strong the dollar is. It's not much has changed on the recurring theme. The yen, as you can see, I'm long. This is not long. This is bullish. I was long this. I took profits up here, um, and then I started shorting up here. So now I'm waiting for this to see what it wants to do. This did come out with some strength, but again, all these green days, not much red, not much pullback. It's going to have a healthy pullback, more than likely. And then that's when I'll look to take in my shorts and buy some. So we'll see. That's my plan. So the yen, short-term bear, long-term bull. The peso rallied up after the elections, sold off. It didn't double top, but somewhat did. Because this got to the close or the open. These two tails. So now, is this putting in a flag and a base before we head higher, or is this port double? One more rally and then we're just gonna drop back down. I'm short this. I have targets at this purple line, so I'm thinking we get at least there. Of course, we haven't got the move yet. All right. So we haven't got the move yet. So again, I'm just being patient with this as well on the peso. But ultimately, I think this is going to pull back before it heads higher. Again, if the dollar stays strong, this should just keep on rallying up against the peso. So we'll see. We'll see what the coming weeks bring and what the rest of 2016 brings. The SPX, this basically broke out to new all-time highs. Everything's breaking out, but now it's getting shot down. So it broke out, putting in a shooting star, doji, whatever you want to call this, basically topping tail candle where price went up, got shot down. Of course, the day hasn't closed yet. We got another 4 hours, but so far, if we close like this, this is definitely a bearish sign, in my opinion. So the SPX 500, it did break out, but that could be short-lived. The DAX, this looks bearish as well. It did have some strength. It bounced off this trend line, but is holding this purple line. Look, it came up and kissed it again and got shot down. So they're selling that line. Doesn't mean anything. They could all get stopped out, short squeezed, or we could drop and keep on heading down. We'll see what we get. The FTSE as well looks bearish. I mean, it's got support right here. It got down to it, bounced off, but it's holding this trend line. So there could be more downside in store on that. The dollar we went over, I'm waiting for this to pull back. This definitely looks strong. It may get back to here, put in a hammer, a harami, and then head higher. We'll see what happens there. Gold has not really done much. I mean, after it dropped and fell out of bed, it wanted to maybe bounce there, it didn't, and now it made a new low, so to speak. This was the low, and then it came up and made a new low. So the old low was here, this is the new low. So now it's putting in an indecision day today so far. It does have support right here, resistance up here. I'm waiting to buy some of this for a move back up to here or here and then short it. But I don't know. I just want to see, like I said, again, it depends on what the dollar does too. Even though these are somewhat correlated at times with the dollar, and sometimes it isn't. At times because the correlation changes or decouples and couples. Again, I'm waiting to just see what happens. Like I said, I am doing less trading. That's why I'm scalping more to feed my need to trade, so I don't take low quality setups on Forex and in my other trades. So I'm waiting for key levels, key alerts to go off, and then that's when I look and then look to enter. Again, I'm just trying to be more patient. More patient. So oil, which is the trade I'm in now, the short, as you can see, oil sold off, then went sideways, then we gapped up, had a big day yesterday, um, and now it's looking like if we closed like this would be a bearish sign to me because we have the high right here, it got sold down, and now we opened here and we're down here. So basically, um, we'll see. But to me, this is a bearish day. So oil's in a range, so who knows? It could bearish just to go sideways and head higher, or this could be the high and then we sell back off and test these lows, or even break these lows and head back down here. I don't know. We'll see what happens with the dollar. Again, I think the dollar has to do a lot with what we're gonna see. Hold on a second. I just had some alerts go off. Sorry guys, I just have to look at something. All right. So yeah, so what was that? So that was oil. So basically we covered all the majors. So does anybody want to go over everything? Oh, hold on. All right, so Josh, Annalise, Morpheus. Um, well, basically, it depends on what you're trading. Um, so the hold on, I'll show you guys. So does anybody? Okay, it looks like there's nothing really going on. And like I said, there's not much going on. I was in that scout just to stay engaged. Um, so give me a second. So basically, um, to basically trade an oil contract, if that's what you're asking, Morpheus. Um, is it on the right? Oh, hold on a second. Okay, it was delayed. So here's basically what it takes to send a contract right here. It takes $3,190 to trade one oil contract if you're interested. But it's just like trading you can trade the CFD, but like I said, the CFDs allow you to customize your size just like Forex. We can customize our size in the spot Forex. These, there's already set contracts, so you can't customize your size. It's basically 12.50. This is $10 a pip oil. So that's the one thing I trade. It's $3,100 right here buying. This is basically margin. So what how in Forex we have margin? The buying power is $3,100. So just to trade one of these, you need to have at least you need to have at least, I would say, $5,000 to $10,000 because they're going to take 3,100 just to hold. And then if you make a profit, great. If you lose, great. And then they give you that 3,100 back in your account. So they pull it out. So that's a bigger contract though. You can look at trading QM, which is the thing I was trading before. Um, I got stopped out for a $150 win. This is the one that was down here at like 350 or whatever. But again, I didn't want to take it. I don't really care. Um, I'll take the 150. Obviously, I wanted the $600-700 winner trade, but again, the markets are going to do what they're going to do. So now I have another go around here. I'm just going to risk $100 to see if it wants to, basically double top here and then head lower. And if it does, I'll look to just move this quickly into a break even and then just let it ride till the end of the day. We'll see. Or I could get stopped out. Who knows? But this contract, and then I'll probably go if nobody wants to discuss anything. Shit. Hold on a second. I have to sell it. I'm just trying to show you this other thing, Morpheus. So this one right here. Oh, okay. You need about, you need about $3,000 to open up an account with most U.S. brokers. I believe maybe 5,000, some 10,000. But to trade futures, I would recommend at least $10,000. Just because it's a bigger size. But you don't need futures. I mean, you can use you can use oil. You can use the CFD oil. So you can use the CFD oil, just like gold. All the CFDs that most of us trade are all priced off this anyways. Like oil's priced off this, gold is priced off that, the ES 500 is priced off this. So as you can see, this made a new all-time high, and now it's basically back by its old all-time high. So um, the markets, we'll see what we're gonna get. I'm waiting for them to roll over. No problem, Morpheus. So yeah, what was that alert? QM, yes. All right, so QM is selling off again. So I'm up 75 bucks already. My other trades, if I wouldn't have moved my stop so tight, I'd still be in. But that's what you have to decide as a trader, what you want to do because um, so there we go. We're off to the races. Now, I'm just gonna flatten this because it got to actually, I'm gonna flatten one. So let's see if this wants to go. So that's what I was waiting for, this target, but obviously it took a second. I trailed too tight. I may just take this off. Let's see what we're gonna get. Are we gonna keep going lower? There we go. Breakdown. All right, so it's very volatile, whipsawy, snappy. Um, I'm gonna look to get out here if it wants to let me. I'll lock in another 25 here. So I should have stayed in, but like I said, sometimes you stay in, sometimes you get out, and you're glad you got out because then it reverses and goes, you're out of your way. So at least you made your money, and then you get stopped out. So now I'll probably get stopped out here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be done for the day on that. I'm just gonna see how oil wants to act. But like I said, oil is very whippy. You see how it whipped down and whipped back and whipped down? You see, it broke through that resistance. So now, yeah, see, so oil just recovered that whole, it's just a beast. It was at 47.18s, now it's at 47.50s. So each one of those is $10 or $12, so 20 to 50, what is that? 300 bucks in like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, a minute or two. So it's very now it's heading back down. So you kind of got it when you get into oil, you kind of just got to let it work because if you trail too tight, you'll get taken out early before you can get the move. So and it just depends on the market. Sometimes it's choppy, sometimes it moves. Obviously today it's not moving, it's moving and then gapping, again running back and then moving. So there's a lot of volatility back and forth here. Um, but I'm in another trade now, another oil trade. I'll show you guys. So this is the actual CL. You see how this one moves quick? So this one I'm up. This is another trade. It's the same market, it's just a bigger contract. So the other one I made the 400 bucks on today. This one is going to go or it's not going to go. Let's see what it's going to do. Okay, so it's not going to go. I'm going to try one more attempt. All right, I'm going to probably flatten this. Just want to see if they're going to get down to that limit order. Very lot of action here. I may flatten this though. I don't like the way it's moving. A lot of whipsaw. All right, I'm just hoping this comes and takes me out. There we go, $20. Lunch money, 10. There we go. So who knows, it could keep heading down, but I gotta go do some stuff. All right. So yeah, so anyways, all right guys, sorry for that distraction. Um, cool. So all right, so yeah, all right, cool. So looks like everything else is going on. There's not much going on. Um, you guys, I did show you a few oil traders, oil trays, I guess. Um, but anyways, so I'm down 60 in this. The other one I was up 400. So scalping today, I made about whatever 300 and some bucks or so. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really keep track of the money. I just trade and let it play out. So that's the good thing about the futures is they move very quickly. Um, so definitely a fun thing to trade. Um, so yeah. All right. Let me just exit out of that. Oh, let me just see if that holds. There we go. So yeah. So anyways, all right. Well, I guess that'll be it. I may not stream tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what the day brings and how intense it is. It may not be. It may be really boring and quiet because a lot of people are off. People are off, so they're not trading or they're spending time with family. Blah 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 blah. The bank's closed, so there's not a lot. There's not a lot of players, not a lot of action. There's no point of playing, in my opinion. So, anyways, that's that. Thanks for watching this stream. Again, get in contact with me if you have any questions on anything. Um, feel free to check out this. This is just like I said, the site I have, which I'm basically just putting blogs, ideas, and things like this. A lot of you guys are asking more about me, so I'm trying to make it, more personable, so to speak. I am doing some blog posts here of random ideas I have. I have all my social media here. Again, I'm not really here to sell anything. Just here to house all my things in one spot and give out my ideas. So feel free to join this website if you're interested. If not, that's fine too. Either way, it's fine by me. So yeah, it's cptrading.co if anybody is interested. And you can get in contact with me. But other than that, have a good rest of your Tuesday. Happy trading. Make some pips. Manage risk. Use your stops. Have good risk rewards, etc., etc. But if I don't stream tomorrow, then I'll see you guys. Friday will be pointless too, so it probably won't be till Monday. So I'll maybe see you guys tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you Monday. So other than that, happy trading. Make some pips. Manage risk. Peace.